100%. 1-800-771-1025. John is on. John, welcome to Let's Get Real. What's going on, man?
Well, how we doing today?
Good, man. How are you?
Man, I'm always good.
Love hearing that. You said something about you got some tips on dealing with anxiety.
Well, it's the anxiety and the negative thoughts, and not and a self-harming negative thought that you're going to do something to yourself, but negative thoughts are negative, and it just makes you dwell even more. A lot of them, for a lot of people, come with things they've done in their past, right? And if we have a spiritual side to us, we believe in Jesus, if we do, and not everyone has to, he's forgiven us.
Yes.
Right? So if he can forgive us, then we need to forgive ourselves and learn to move forward, because like Spanish was saying earlier, our self-conscious can't change anything, but we can say that we never want to do anything like this again, and we're not gonna. So allow that negativeness to walk away from us and embrace the positive we want to become, which for me, my anxiety stems from alcohol.
Right.
I know if I drink too much, I'm going to put myself into anxiety and start dwelling on all the negative. So physically, curbing that trigger, but mentally allowing myself to realize that, hey, what you did isn't you. It was a mistake you made in the past. You've already bared that burden long enough, and you've been forgiven for it. So forgive yourself and move on, because you're not that same person anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. And I think we're all guilty of holding on to mistakes way too long. I mean, like that feels like that could be one of the great lessons that we're trying to learn in this life, is letting go. Like, you're going to make mistakes in life. That's part of the human journey. But the real trick is letting go of those things and recognizing that at any moment you can change. At any given moment, you can stop, forgive yourself, as you said, John, and move forward, making a new path, a new direction, a new neural pathway in your brain that allows for more positivity and basically just more of the outcome that you would hope to get in this life.
Correct. And there was some video I was watching, and I forget the exact name, but it's deprogramming your brain to where you take your negatives and you realize why they're negatives, and then you rewire your brain to turn them into positives. Okay, well, this is what I'm worried about. I'm worried about it because of this. But if I were able to worry about it for the better, so where instead of just freaking out about it, well, let me think about it and worry how I'm going to make it better. It rewires the brain to where credit card debt, right? I own a company. I got a huge credit card debt. I worry about it, and I'm like, okay, now I've worried about it enough to where it's already freaked me out, and I've had to take ashwagandha and all that to calm myself down.
Right.
How do I worry about it to where it's going to make me progress and move forward to the positive? And then it rewires the brain a bit to where now you're not freaking out about it. Now you're coming up with conceived notions of this is going to help me. And I believe it's helped me a lot in the last 6 months, trying to work my way through things like that.
Yeah, I call it the conversely what-if-isms, because when you're having a negative thought, if you hit it immediately with the what if the opposite were true, that's what helps me get out of it pretty quick.